I was sitting down across the table from a financial planner and they began to tell me how many millions of dollars that their firm managed. And all of a sudden I realised I don't care about that. And I didn't. I had no interest in their millions of dollars and how much money they were making for their clients. In that moment, I discovered that I wasn't motivated by that at all, which was a bit of a shame because I was working for a bank at the time and my job was to encourage financial planners to put their clients of money, their millions of dollars, into the bank products. I knew I was in trouble, but in that moment I also began to search for my purpose, something that I could get excited about, something that motivated me, that got me up in the morning. It led me through a journey of community radio, Bible college, youth work, international development work, and a master's degree. I've always said that my life has been a weird concoction of career snippets that have somehow managed to feed into each other and create the place where I want to be, which is ending poverty one family and one community at a time and facilitating generosity to bring about significant change. I'm so glad that I had that realization many years ago and walked away from the banking world. Not that there's anything wrong with that, and making millions of dollars for your clients, if that's where you are, go ahead and do that, just as long as you give lots of it away and do something significant with it. So I quit. I walked away from a well-paying job in the financial sector and went searching for what it was that I cared about. I landed a job in sales at a community radio station and worked my way across to the on-air part of it and did that for a few years. But that was not it. It was great, but it wasn't what I was looking for ultimately. So I went back to study, did a Bachelor of Ministry. Maybe becoming a pastor was my journey. Not long into that process, I began working at World Vision, teaching kids in school about poverty and encouraging them to do the 40-hour famine. And during my time at World Vision, I completed my Masters in International and Community Development and loved it. And that was the thing. I was struck and I was confronted by the vulnerability of children and how I could do something in Australia and rally people to provide for kids and their families overseas. Then along came opportunity, a combination of finance, development and communication, all wrapped up in one job with this amazing organisation. One which is ending poverty through empowering mothers with a small loan to start a business, ensuring that those who are the most vulnerable in the community, the children and the women, are safe and living lives of hope and dignity.